Hello everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to to Bitcoin. We've got a CoinsKid cruise. So right now I think possibly Bitcoin's gearing up for a massive move. I think it's trying to find a level of support. We've potentially got some kind of, consolidation pattern in there. Yeah, possibly some kind of ascending triangle, which possibly begin to form like this. I think we've got this trend line here, haven't we? Just that Bitcoin keeps bouncing off, so that's a key level of support for me, that if we start to break down below that white trend line just there, then I think that could be bearish. But at the moment, you could afford to come all the way back to it, find support and compress and then go. So I wouldn't be looking at Bitcoin breaking this resistance just quite yet, and obviously I could be wrong, but we do have a little bit of a bearish divergence on the weekly time frame that I pointed out to you. From this close here to this close here, we've got a lower high basically. So in theory, Bitcoin should start to pull back a little bit, make a higher low and then go. So I think there might be a little bit more of a correction in the markets here for Bitcoin and some of the altcoins. Okay, but again, nothing I say is financial advice, and if we break this resistance just there, if we start to take that out, then yeah, I'll just re-enter Bitcoin and ride that long all the way up. But I think, aside from that, I think Bitcoin could be on the cusp of a major move here, once it breaks this resistance. And the reason is because obviously we've got all this support here. Look at this support, which is where we're finding resistance. There's a lot of confidence at that level right now. You're running to resistance, falling back to a higher low, looking to break it, compress and go. So if we do start to break out, I know a lot of people will be looking to sell into the next leg of resistance and things like that, but I think Bitcoin could be on the cusp of a major move. And I've gone through this with you so many times, and the reason is because we could actually be in a bigger cycle here for Bitcoin. And there's confluence not just in this Bitcoin chart, but in the DXY and in some of the altcoins, especially XRP, because I think XRP could be on the cusp of a major move. Massive wave 3, potentially taking it to new all-time highs by the end of the year. And it could be the catalyst from the SEC being the green light or whatever, ETFs, I don't know, but it's just something that's showing its face in the charts. Okay, and again, nothing I say is financial advice, and the invalidation of this particular theory of mine right now has always been losing this red line, obviously on this way down. And obviously if we start to fall below the 20-week EMA here, we're looking at some kind of big ABC correction, and it kind of throws that theory out the window. But so far so good. Bitcoin's doing exactly what I thought it would do. What we've done here off this trend line, which has been an amazing level of support since we sort of bottom just there. Like I said to you at the time, that's an amazing level of support, and right now we're bolting, aren't we? Just like we bolted just there, just like we bolted just there, and just like we bolted just there. So I think that what we might have here is a bigger cycle than a lot of people are used to. I know a lot of people are looking at the halving and things like that, and they could be absolutely right, but what I'm looking at, and I've been looking at for a very long time, is an impulsive wave 1, ABC 2, impulsive wave 3, and a regular ABC 4 that bottomed out just there. And right now we're beginning a massive impulsive move, a final fifth wave, which in theory should see us make an all-time high before the halvening, possibly this year, possibly early next year, which is what I'm looking at. So it's an absolute possibility. And obviously the invalidation of it right now is if we start to break down and lose this green trend line, then obviously I'm wrong. But so far so good. So what I'm looking for Bitcoin to do is just compress here, possibly towards this apex, might get a little bit more nasty and then go. Okay, and if it starts to go, it could really move. Okay, and there could be a catalyst for it. It could be the fact that the SEC loses its case against XRP, and anything that's not got a court case over its head, i.e. Bitcoin, just absolutely takes off. Okay, and XRP could be part of that, because XRP is looking pretty tasty, to be honest with you, providing it holds all the support so far. So far so good on that particular coin. And if you're not involved in XRP, I would definitely have some exposure to XRP. Okay, and again, nothing I say is financial advice, but so far so good. If Bitcoin can break this resistance, I think it could begin to move quite parabolic and put a new all-time high in by the end of the year, which could actually catch everybody off guard. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll keep an eye on this trend line going forward, because if it does start to go parabolic here, we'll be looking at this trend line to take profit, and equally the fibs as well. So let's take a look at the fibs from this low here up to this high. Does it marry up? You got the 1618 roughly up there as well, around about 140k, which would be amazing. So again, please stipulate, nothing I say is financial advice, but this count so far, it's kind of rearing its head to me. Okay, and what we're seeing is a positive reaction of an impulsive move off this low here, like we did there, and like we did there, and like we did there. Okay, so if we do come up and we take out this resistance and we start to take out these highs, I wouldn't be surprised, because this is something I've been looking at for a very long time. It doesn't make me a perm bear, whatever. It's just simple technical analysis. So, just to show you again, I think that what we've done here, we've got a bigger cycle from this bear market bottom. There's your resistance, wave 1, ABC 2, resistance, wave 3, ABC 4, and right now you're coming up. Okay, and if you do start to come up, you could easily get to that white trend line and completely get there, which completely catch everybody off guard, but not the CoinsKid crew, because this is something we've been looking at for a very long time. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that little update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Back soon with another update on Bitcoin. Bye bye.